Okay, guys, it's January 30th, 2025, 10 o'clock at night. I wanted to do this video. Um, so, week five, it is Thursday right now, and week five is this Saturday. Um, I got a lot of, the tasks done. The purpose of this video is to show you what I do with the rosters and how I prepare from week four to week five. I got, this sheet you're seeing here is the older boys league here. So there's four leagues: younger boys, younger girls, older girls. This is the boys 7th and ninth league, 7th, 8th, and ninth grade. Okay, so if you're out there and you need ideas how to make a good roster, this video is for you. This whole channel is dedicated to streaming with purpose, but just improving your league. All right, so what do we have here? Let's take a better look. All right, so take an Excel spreadsheet. This is down here. I want you to see the tabs I have. All right, so week five is coming up. We just finished week four last Saturday. So you make a tab. The games start at 8 o'clock, and they go 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 4 games for the older boys. So this is the very first one. Now I want you to see that they're all uniform. And I'll explain some of the meaning of the colors in a second. All right, so you're creating a roster. You're going to copy this file and duplicate it for the next week and the next week. Each file, is going to set up the next week. So let's start with the tab. The first thing I do, now since I've already, been doing this, I can copy from last week and make it easy. If you're starting from scratch, you'll have to type all this out. But what I did, you can see W5 for week 5. The game's at 8 a.m. The away team, the Bulls, lowercase, uppercase. Now the Bulls are in gray. See this gray bar? So whatever the team color is. And the home team's always in green, which is in capitals. Sonics. Sonics. Now, what I do here, jersey numbers, name, what grade they're in, how tall they're in. This is the boys 7th and ninth league. Name of the team, name of the coach. After you have the roster, put a bar for the color that they wear. And then underneath, you're going to put down the history. So here's all the different weeks. The second column is win or loss, who they won or lost to, the score, and then the player of the game, or players of the game, if there's 2. Okay? The yellow is notes for that game above. So this person was out. And we go all the way down to week 7. There's 7 weeks in this league. Okay, guys, so this is how I want you to structure your Excel spreadsheet. Now, when you're starting a new one, and that's what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you how to copy and paste. But before we do that, I'm going to delete all the week 4s. So what I did in this folder, let's take a look at the folder because this is important here. All right, so let's look at the title. I got the name of the organization upward, the season, week 5. Each week has the same identical things in it. You're going to create 2 folders, thumbs, and loop videos. The thumbs, get the coach's face, get the week, and there's all the games there. That's going to be for OBS. You're going to put that in OBS. And the loop videos are just those thumbs with some music in it. And do I have the sound turned up? Alright guys, so take a look at that. All that is the thumb, and then you add some music. Now you got to make sure you don't get copyrighted. You know, CapCut and YouTube both have copyright checkers, which are great. Now notice what's on this thumb. Coaches' faces, the week, the year, and I used Canva for this one. Alright guys, so we go back to our Excel spreadsheet. Now, what I've done in the folder, let's go back to where I was, week 5. I also have the standings for each league. This is the older boys league. There's the 4 leagues. Now look what I do here. I get all the coaches a picture, I remove the background, and then I put their pictures, you know, right next to their name. I got the year. Here's the standings after week 4. Alright guys, you can copy that idea. So I keep all these in the week 5 folder. There's all 4 leagues. But more importantly for this video is the Excel spreadsheets. Here's the boys younger league. I put the word official. Here's the boys older league official, and then I have both girl leagues put into there. There's not as many players. Now when you're going to go on to week 6, after the games are over and you have all the scores entered on the week 5 sheet, you copy and paste this file, rename it for week 6, and continue the process. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you, I'm finishing up the week 5 file. So now I have all the games ready for week 5. These games are perfectly ready. Notice I have the scores from week 4 all filled out. I also have the week 5 opponent here. And then what I do is I look ahead a week real small. So when remember, I do play-by-play, and I highly encourage you to have somebody do play-by-play. It brings these games to life. You watch a high school basketball game with no announcing versus someone doing play-by-play, and my goodness, what a difference. So I do play-by-play. You need things to talk about. So I'm talking about the Sixers playing, you know, oh, okay, well, they got to look forward to the Lakers next week. And where do I get that information? Right here. Now, where does that come from? This is the master sheet that the director sent me of all the games here. Okay, and then it says the week number. So that's where I get that from. All right, so now that I have all the games ready for this Saturday, I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete. This is week 4. Remember I said to copy and paste? So this is what was there. And I added a new sheet, and we're going to do that for you in a second. But for once you get done, you delete all the week 4s out of here. All right, so I'm going to go in, anything that says W4, because remember, this is a copy of the week 4 Excel spreadsheet. This isn't the actual week 4 spreadsheet. Notice all the week 5s, there's 4 of them. Well, I want to get rid of week 4. And the last one. Now I have 4 tabs. This sheet is complete. When I go to do play-by-play Saturday morning, I'm going to come right to this Excel spreadsheet, bring up this game, which is the 8 o'clock game, and it's all ready to go. And I'm ready, and when the game's over, I will put the results right here, and I will choose a player of the game. Now, I got to do this for the other league, so I'm going to do one of the girls just to show you an example. All right, so we did the boys. The older boys is done. So let's do, you know what? Let's do the younger boys. It'll be easier. Okay, so what I'll have to do here is I got so this is week 3. So I'm not even ready. I got to go and get the week 3 and week 4 done. So this is not a good example. I don't film those games live. I'm not there. Somebody else films them. So that's not a good example. The girls' games I do film. You can ignore that. Okay, so this should be all week 4 stuff here. So there's the 3:30 game, 2:30, 1:30. I do all these games every Saturday for 8 weeks. I leave the one building and then I come over and I do this game, these next 4 at my daughter's high school. All right, so now this is all the week 4 results. So what I'm going to do is create another tab, just a blank sheet. Let's go to the 12:30 game. Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your master file, your master schedule, and find out who's playing who in week 5. So week 5, and I'm going to look at the 12:30 right here. I'll go across, and I can see that the Sparks are away. The Storm is home. That's the 12:30. It's actually my wife's team. All right. So you take your Excel spreadsheet and you already have a copy. I know I'm going slow here, like you're a 2-year-old, but it's important that you get this down. I've taken a copy from the week 4 folder. We're in the week 5 folder. When I get the official week 4 folder completely filled out and done, all the scores from week 4, I make a copy of it and I rename it week 5. That's what we're looking at here. Hopefully you're following along. So even though this is called week 5, it is a copy of week 4. We're going to go to the W4. We're going to look for the 2 teams was the Sparks and the Storm. So I'm going to go through all the games, and whatever the away team is on the left. So I'm going to start with that one. And this works out good because my wife's team played them last week, and they were the away. This is an exact replica in week 5 of week 4. So I actually, I'm fortunate with this one. These are the 2 teams that are playing. So I can copy the entire sheet. And this is nice because I had to do it individually. Well, let me do it individually, even though I don't have to in this scenario. So I highlight the first cell. I drag it down. Then I'm going to hit Control C. Doing this with one hand. All right, so this is the Sparks team. Now I'm going to bring up this new sheet that we made. Right click. And paste. So my computer's a little, you know what? What's easier is to hit Control and V. That's a lot easier. Just do Control V as in Victor. Okay, so now we've copied over the Sparks. Again, this is from week 4. And now I'll go back and do the other team. I want you to start to understand my process. So I'm going to highlight starting in this cell. I'm going to come down. You can do this if you want to here. Control C. Boom. Go over to my new sheet. I like to leave one row of space, so I'll start on this row going to click here and hit Control V. And that did not work out right. All right, that did not work out. I must have hit something. So I'm going to hit the undo until that yellow goes away. There it goes. And we'll do it again. I'm going to start at week 1. Drag and copy. I wasn't at the top of the page. That's what it was. Sorry, I'm holding the camera, everybody, and trying to do this. It's a little awkward. All right. We're going to hit Control. Oh, that's what happened. See, I tried to do it. Giving me a hard time with the Control C. All right. I'll just right-click and paste and copy then. That makes it easier. Copy. Come down to my sheet. Leave one row. And paste. I don't know why I keep getting this goofy message. Okay, so now this is the new sheet for week 5. So let's fill out our tab correctly. And I'll stop after this one because it's really just a wash, rinse, and repeat. Rename the sheet. Week 5, W5. The away team in lowercase. The home team in uppercase. And that's done. So now we have a week 5. So I'll build out all the week 5 games doing that same exact process. You want to erase. Now the yellow is for the players that are good, who I know will be scoring a lot. It just helps me having the players' names in yellow, you know, just consciously. I could talk about them. Really no big deal. In the win-loss column, red means loss, blue means win. I can real quickly, you know, tell how many wins and losses the team had. But that's the process there. So I'm just going to keep going back to the master schedule, find the next game, create a new sheet, and then go back, find the teams, and paste them in exactly like that. So that's the purpose of this video. I hope this helps some of you guys out there take your league to the next level. You know, make the league super fun as possible, as much as you can. Give all the effort you can and make it enjoyable to the max, and your league will grow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You can comment down below or ask any questions.